course, this great women's club have just done a small run here in Abu Dhabi, and what was fascinating about it is the range of women that you have, and of course, being International Women's Day, it's great to see like everybody being expats, I suppose, from all over the world. But can you just explain how the club was set up, and like you got the two barrel names and why that is as it is?
Sure. So our group is called Abu Dhabi Moms Run This Town and She Runs This Town. It's a group that originally was started by a group of moms that wanted to get together and stay fit, and they added the name She Runs This Town to make sure women that maybe weren't moms felt included and felt like they were welcome to join. The group is open for all women, all ages, all paces, all experience levels to come, join, run, or walk with us.
Why did you come to Abu Dhabi?
So I came to Abu Dhabi from America. My husband was sent here for work, and we started this club here just because I loved running and I needed to run at a time that was convenient for my family, and for that it's during school hours.
Yep.
So I started this group basically for women to come out and run after kids are at school or during the day when husbands are at work and maybe they still even have kids with them and they can bring kids along.
So how I actually got to know you was that through Instagram, of course. I was running a masterclass and everyone was saying about you, and it wasn't just because of the club, they were just saying how motivating you are, how much you've kept the group together, and they were just like literally I mean, how do you feel about that? Because, you know, when someone starts a club, there is that part of you get the identity for it, and now, you know, you're helping so many women. How does that make you feel to bring people together?
It makes me feel amazing to see all these women that you know, maybe weren't runners to begin with come and join us, and to just see them get their wings and to fly and to honestly completely blow by me. It's kind of like being a mom and being a parent. It's seeing your children and helping to raise them up and to just watch them to go from there. So it makes me really proud of them and proud of the leaders that we've developed in the group, because there's a lot of women that are run leaders for our club.
And what does that mean exactly?
So it just means that they have a passion for helping other women, and that they will commit to running at a certain time and place, and maybe putting their goals aside to help other women, and just saying, I'm going to be here and run at this time and place. If you want to come out and meet me for a run or a walk, I'll be there, and I will stay with you if needed, walk with you if needed, and you know, together we'll just go and pound out some miles.
So when we were running, was the isolation that you can get when you get posted abroad. You know, people need to try and find that kind of group structure and the camaraderie, because it can be, especially for women in particular in the UAE, it can be quite isolating to come over. You've come with your husband and suddenly you know no one. Do you get a sense of that from the group? Is that why a lot of people do it?
Definitely, and that's one of the big draws for the club for a lot of women. It's a sense of community. It's a sense of finding other people that are welcoming and that you can socialize with and you can adapt to your new environment with. And our group, it's more than just a running club. It's not just about the miles and getting faster and training. It's about being there to support and encourage each other. And so you really see that in our group. We really stress the friendship side of having running buddies, and you know, it really is a sisterhood.
Well, you can see it, you can hear it. It's been really great to meet you finally, and to
amazing.
have the opportunity to run. So well done, and keep it going. And yeah, thank you so much for the opportunity this morning.
Thank you. Thank you.
So can you just tell us really about yourself? So a bit about your military, the fact that you're in the kind of resettlement phase and coming to Abu Dhabi.
So I've served 16 years now in the Royal Artillery. And my husband was also military and left the forces 2 years ago, and he was offered a job out here as a military advisor. So he came out in September last year. We had 2 young children, and I figured that was the time for me to leave. I accumulated my leave and my resettlement to come out here and set up a new life, and the transition period for us both.
Do you think the benefit of being in the military and moving around everywhere gives you that stepping stone for just fitting in here?
Yeah, it does. It helps because, you know, you're used to meeting new people. It's like day one on a course, isn't it?
Yeah.
Day one, week one on a course, you're meeting people, and then you just roll through it from there. So, but I have felt like this running group has really helped me make me feel settled and meet people. Because I've got 2 really young children as well, so I don't meet the school parents. I'm kind of in that, unless I go to a few of the groups, the baby groups. I thought, no, I want something for me, and this group has been amazing. Everyone's so welcoming. I love doing fitness anyway, and I want to maintain that after I leave the forces anyway. And then there's such a good variety of women in this group, so yeah.
So did you run before? I mean, are you a runner? Is that from your military background, or you just run anyway?
I've always run throughout the military, yeah. Always been part of the cross-country teams and the running teams, and yeah, loved it. So that's what I want to keep up, even though I'm leaving.
Yeah, definitely. So the group itself then, so I mean, a huge range of women here, you know, from those that have just had babies right up to those that love running.
Yeah.
What do you think the group gives those women generally? You know, is it about the fitness? Is it about the mental? Is it both? What do you think?
I think it's just the support. It's inclusive. It doesn't matter what level you're at. If someone wants to come and do a hard run or a longer run, they can go off and do it, and we'll pick people up on the way back. If someone just says, I want to take it easily, I'll say, you know what, I'll stick with you today. Everyone helps everybody along and offers people advice and encouragement, and I think that's what you need, because if you haven't got that, you can easily not want to go out and do it. And we always meet, it's not about the fitness as well, you always have a coffee or something like that afterwards, so if you don't particularly enjoy it, you can enjoy that bit at the end. And then
so
the gossip and the chat.
Yeah.
It is a social group.
Yeah.
And then every month, well, I've been to one, we have a night out as well. We do a ladies' night.
Fantastic.
And everyone just lets their hair down, and it's just really good fun.
This is what I love about coming today, seeing that range of women. And when I turned up, I was like, oh my gosh, all these buggies. Why do you come to the club? What's or the group?
I come for my fitness, for my health, to meet like other women from different like background. Like my main goal is just to stay fit and go back on track, even like after giving birth and all of that. So, and I don't know, but after our run or walk, I get this feeling of satisfaction that I never get. So I love this feeling. So I like, mainly I come for this, for the satisfaction I feel after our run or walk. I'm originally from Egypt, so Abu Dhabi is a different like lifestyle than Egypt, and it's like Egypt is always so busy, but here you're more relaxed and you have more time to do other things. So when I came here, I met Renee, because her husband works with my husband, and then I came to one of our meetups, and I met like new people, and this helped me so much to adapt to the life here and like find myself more. And actually, like, I've never run in my life. It was my first time to actually start running with Renee. Yes.
Oh, that's so good.
Yeah, and I had like my first race ever 2 years ago, and it's all because of Renee.
I'm from Germany. I'm 34 years old. I'm here now since 3 years, and I joined the group 1 year and 1 month ago when we moved to Manira, where Renee lives.
Yep.
I saw it on Facebook, and I've never been a runner before. Here you're quite a lot of time inside. Yeah, the group is warm, it's welcoming, it's supportive. It was like, I was there and they said, oh, let's sign up for a race. I said, no, I can't do a race. A race is for high performance people. And I said, no, it's for fun. You can go for a race. Without the group, I would never ever had the idea to go to a race. And really to see that it's fun, it's about the fun, about supporting each other, doing something together, achieve something together. This is really something special.
I'm Ginny. I've been in Abu Dhabi 3.5 years. Following my husband's work, like a lot of women here, and I found Renee in the club through a mutual friend of ours. I was going for breakfast with a friend one morning, and this girl ran up to me and said, hi, how you doing? She's all just been for a run with this really wonderful woman, you have to come and meet her next week. I said, I don't run anymore. Yeah, I broke my pelvis 6 years ago. I don't run anymore.
Oh, did you? You broke your pelvis?
And fell off a ski lift. And she said, well, come along, you can walk. And I came along for the couple of meetings there were before the summer break. And then I kind of missed them over the summer. When Renee came back from her holidays, I said, oh, when are we starting up again? And in October, I ran my first race in 6 years. I ran a 5K.
Oh,
I did a 10K in January.
Yeah. Oh, my gosh.
And ignoring all requests to do half marathons.
Oh, really?
I'm too old. One of the older ladies in the group, I'm 56, but I'm not the oldest.
Oh, right, okay. But
There is a lady who's a few years older than me who has done a couple of half marathons with the group.
there you go then, there's your inspiration.
Yeah, she's tiny. Unless you've lived in other places in the Middle East, it's a very, very different community to anywhere you've lived before. And it can be quite disorienting, and for the women, it's, you know, you arrive and you try to set up a home, but if you have kids, the kids are at school. Unless you're working as well, your husband's at work. And then you're kind of like, okay, so I'm here in this beautiful place with all this sunshine and stuff, and what do I do? Who am I? You know, what do I do now? Yeah. And I think it's very useful for women to have a way of getting exercise, but which is also companionship and friendship, really genuine friendship. And it's fitness and encouragement, and it really does accept all comers. You know, there are ladies who only walk. There are ladies who can run really, really fast, really competitively. And it accepts everybody, you know. I never felt like I was not part of the group because I'm older, because I'm not quick.
My name's Amina and I'm from London, and I came to Abu Dhabi almost 4 years ago to my husband's work. It was just after I had my daughter actually. I wanted to sort of go out, get a bit of exercise, a bit of fresh air, and meet some like-minded people. So it was through a friend that I came to know about Moms Around This Town, and we went for a walk along one of the routes in Madeira, which is a lovely like promenade. So we went for a walk there, and then I think that kind of spurred me into doing a bit more exercise and a bit more kind of walking, and then eventually into the running, which I actually really enjoy now. So,
do you? Well, I got a sense of when I came here with all of the mums, you know, with the buggies and the young children.
Yeah.
Is that did that help you kind of come to sort of terms with the fact that, oh, I'm a mum here, you know, in terms of any isolation or the social element of it? Did that really help you?
Definitely. It's really encouraging to see other mums out taking their children, and I think also because this is my first, so just knowing that there are other people out there and they have mums, they have babies, and they also are struggling with the day-to-day kind of getting out of the house and responsibilities of being a mum, but yet they also go out and manage to get a walk or a jog and get some fresh air, and it really does help they say that it releases endorphins, and it does really give you a
for you
buzz.
How does it make you feel?
Definitely. I think especially running. Now I'm able to leave my daughter with somebody so that they can babysit, and then I can have a proper run, and I feel it really clears my head. I think I was the type of person that I never thought I would be into running. I used to look at people thinking, why would people run? But now I absolutely love it.
Can you just explain to everyone where you're from originally, how long you've been in Abu Dhabi, and then a little bit about why you joined the club?
Okay, so I'm from East Yorkshire originally. We moved to Abu Dhabi about 3 years ago. My husband and my then 9-month-old twins. I had no interest in exercise. I didn't run, I didn't do anything. I've got an older sister who runs marathons, and she was the sporty one. I didn't do anything. And then being here, you see a lot of active people and doing things, and you can fit things around family time and things like that. So I needed something to give me a push. So I joined a boot camp and did for 8 weeks continuously. And after that, I thought there's got to be something that I can do for free. And my friend recommended the running team and said about how amazing Renee was. And I'm not a runner, like my sister's a runner, I am not a runner, I hated it. And I went and I met this amazing bunch of people. They walk, they run, but more importantly, they support, they encourage, and it's astounding. Like, I've met some lifelong friends here, and my life has changed for the better and forever because of the running group.
So you mentioned that the running group, which I think is quite important about why people come to it, because there's a fitness element, isn't there? There's people that are runners, want to run better and learn, and there's people that not at all.
Exactly.
Why does everybody come to the group?
It's about a lot of it is supporting women. Like everybody encourages each other, and regardless whether you run a marathon, you run 1K, you've never ran before, it's about encouraging each other to put one step in front of the other. You can do better. If you want to do better, we'll be there to support you. It's not a competition, it's not a race, it's just about making sure that they know that everybody's there to support them. I never ran, and tomorrow will be my 4th or 5th 5K in the year.
Brilliant.
And like, it's amazing. We're actually leaving Abu Dhabi at the end of March, so this is my last race with the gang.
That's going to be quite
I know,
sad,
like,
isn't it?
I'm heartbroken. Like, this is going to be the biggest loss, because it's such a part of my daily routine, my weekly routine. Yeah, I meet up 3 times a week with them. We meet at Sport City Steps.
Yes,
So, like,
steps.
we do the steps every Monday night.
Yeah.
And we'll meet on a Sunday, meet on a Tuesday, do the steps. And again, it'll be quite a big loss to my life, a massive part.
Thank you, Renee, so much. MRTT really changed my life to the better, and also the life of a lot of other women here.
A constant commitment to everything. It's the running the group, the organising it, the support. She is probably, she's the top of it, the head of it. She keeps it going.
So I love you, Renee, and thank you for really giving me this opportunity to be part of this group and finding myself in running.
Renee, thanks for everything you do for us. You're absolutely awesome. I wouldn't be running without you, and nor would most of these ladies.
Hi Renee, thank you so much for everything you've done. It's been really nice to be welcomed into the group, and you're a really positive inspiration, so thank you very much.
She puts everybody else before herself. She makes sure we're there. We know what we're doing. She's incredible. She really is amazing, and as is everybody else.